Hello, 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 it's Knits for Sanity and welcome to my channel. Today, I have a fun little unbagging for you from our friends at GBFKE, so stick around. Before I forget, why don't you go ahead, push that like button, that thumbs up, and consider subscribing to my channel, please. I really appreciate any support you can give. Before I got into this package, I wanted to show you, I did post in the community feed the finished lamp, which is my last project that I got from GBFKE. It looks so good, and turning it on, it turned out beautiful. I love it. When you stand it up, you do see that we have these star shapes in there. They don't really come out at all. You can't see those on the ceiling, but that's minimal. It looks so pretty though. So I just wanted to show this off. There is a direct link to it both in the original unboxing as well as in the community thread if you are interested in one of these for yourself or making it as a gift for somebody. So this was just a really exciting completion for me. I thought it looked really good. Okay, I have kind of an apology about this package. This one arrived a few weeks ago. I was really sick. I don't remember if you guys recall that, but I was really ill. And this package must have come during that time, and I completely missed it. So my apologies to GBFKE for kind of getting to this rather late, and to you guys. You know, these are products that you should have seen a few weeks ago. Just with me being ill, the family took the mail in and they put the package somewhere where typically I would not put it for doing an unboxing. So my apologies that this is arriving a little bit late, but it's here and let's look at it, shall we? So inside of this bag, we have 3 different items. We have a partial, we have a sticker, and then we have a boxed item. We're going to save the box for last, I think. All right, let's actually start with this little sticker because this is different. This is not my usual for items that I get. And if I remember, I think this is very seasonal. Yes, it is. So inside you have your very standard toolkit here. Super duper basic. However, it is everything you need to get your kit done. I like pulling out the green trays. I collect these and I give them to our local elementary school teacher. She uses them as little paint trays for her kiddos. So I like to save those. So I set that off to the side. But inside we have this large sticker, and it's clearly a holiday, Christmassy, Carol of the Bells type sticker here. And I'm going to measure this for you, but what appealed to me is, I believe, based on how this was advertised, is this is a sticker that you can remove and reuse. So I think I can hurry up and get this one done and put it like on my window or something. And then I think it's supposed to be able to come back off and you might be able to reuse it for the coming year, the next year. So that's what really intrigued me. And I'm curious to see, you know, how well does that work? But included in this kit, we have all of these gorgeous crystal drills. And it looks like we have 2 extra special drills. Extra special drills are, I'll just start with those. These down here. So these are not standard crystal drills. They're not standard acrylic drills. They are something different. And in this case, we have like it's really almost a pale yellow and then a red. And I call these snow globe drills because there are no facets. Instead, it's like half of a, you know, smooth, round snow globe. Otherwise, we do have some white acrylic drills. Several different, 3 different green shades of crystal, and really 3 different red shades of crystal. Oh, how fun is that? So this is very red and green. Definitely vintage Christmas colors. So fun. I'm excited to get this done and see how well this sticker does work. Otherwise, I'm just, I'm hesitant. Do I put it on my window and then it doesn't come off? Or do I start with something? I probably better start with something else, right? So anyway, but that's what this is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a removable sticker. But let's go ahead. We're going to measure this so you can get an idea. And I'm just going to measure the widest parts of the sticker. So in centimeters, that's about 12 centimeters. It looks pretty squared to me by 12 centimeters. Yes. Or in inches, it is just over 4, almost 5 by 5 inches. Almost 5 by 5. It's about 5 by 5 inches. So super duper cute. It's just red and green and different shades of red and green. So that will be kind of fun to put together too. So we have this one. Very cool. And now we're going to look at this partial. I think this partial is an autumn, which when I was sick, mid-November, this would have been perfect for me to have done and completed at that time of year. Yeah, I guess it is. It is. I see some pumpkins in here. Okay. Oh, it's a larger. It's a 30 by 40 partial. Oh, that's different. I love that they are coming out with larger than just a 30 by 30 partial drill paintings. I just love that. I think I'm going to try and flatten it a little bit more. Sometimes it's not quite as true with the partials, but sometimes if you take off the plastic and then reapply it, sometimes that can help with it lying a little bit flatter. I found that with partials that only kind of works. But definitely with a full drill canvas, that can make a huge difference. I think it maybe helped a little bit. I'm sorry about my glare here. We are full-blown winter, snow's on the ground, and we got like constant cloud coverage now here in Michigan. But yeah, this is just, it's a lovely bouquet. It is. It's a 30 by 40. We're going to measure it. I don't think the diamond painting area is 30 by 40. I think the full canvas size is that. We have 7 different colors in here, and we will look at those drills together. You do have some instructions at the bottom here. I have found that these instructions are not always the best or the clearest. So fortunately, diamond painting is quite self-explanatory, and especially in this case, if you see, these all have numbers attached. So 5, 7, 6. And our drills are going to have numbers with them as well. 1, 2. So wherever you see 1, that's where you're going to put down that color on your canvas. And if you have additional problem or have questions, over here is our legend. And it does look like these do come with some actual codes to them, which is unique. Quite often that is not the case with these special drill canvases, but this one does. There appear to be some standardized codes. On the drills themselves, however, we have, oh, interesting. We have the number. This is the item number. And then it says it's for a 30 by 30, which this is not. This is clearly a 30 by 40. So let's just make sure that these are the right drills. They look to be, but 1, 2, so one's like an orange and then a yellow, deeper orange, red, orange, yep, green marquee, and a red round. So it is. These are the right drills for this painting. It just, the packaging is labeled a little bit wrong, I think. So here we go. Here are our drills. I love marquees. Lots and lots of the crystals back here. A lot of this orange. So yeah, very, very, very autumn colors. Gorgeous, gorgeous pot of flowers here. Just a beautiful autumn bouquet in here with these tiny miniature pumpkins. And we do have some other like squash back here as well. Actually, this is pretty similar to what I had sitting on my kitchen table this autumn. One of our local Amish stands, they always sell these cute little decorative gourds. And I bought a few of those and had a tiny little arrangement of those. And they looked kind of just like that. So super duper cute, because our mystery squash this year was a total flub. If you don't know about the mystery squash, don't worry. Just know that it's one of my favorite things in our property. And this year the mystery squash did not work out. So yeah, it's a lovely, oh look, I didn't notice this. There's little pumpkins inside of the bouquet too. So yeah, this is a great autumn bouquet kit here. Let's measure this one and see what the actual drill area is. So that is 25 centimeters. So probably 25 by 35, because the canvas then is going to be 30 by 40. Just a hair under 35, 34 and a half is what it kind of looks like to me. So 25 by 34 and a half centimeters. So a little bit smaller than I thought it would be. But I love that it's not that typical 30 by 30. So you do, which is, squares are lovely. I love squares. But just given this particular image, this is a taller bouquet. I love that this comes in a 30 by 40 size. So really pretty, really sharp. Definitely something that I will be getting done for next autumn. And just to let you guys know, and just to let you know too, during the summer, I host late spring or so. Last year I hosted for the first time a 30 by 30 partial drill, little just event. And I am considering doing the same again this year. It's just meant to be a way to like pump out some of these partial drill canvases that you have in your collection. And now that I'm starting to collect more beyond just 30 by 30, it will be open to any size partial drill canvas. So if you have any of these in your stash at home, just letting you know it's a fun event. It's run only by me, just small, fun little event coming up to help you bust out and get a number of those done. Finally, the box item. Now, I do remember what's in here, and it's not exactly what you're thinking, because I know if you watch my channel, you're like, oh, it's another one of those resin decorative pieces, which Knits loves those, and you would not be wrong. I do love those, but that's not what this is supposed. That's not exactly anyway what this is. I'm hoping it's all in order. I have company over here. My dog is here. Do you want the box? Would that make you happy? Sorry for the snorting. That would be my dog. All right, so if you can't tell already, but first we're going to look at the back here, because by looking at the back, this is, I find, where you can tell if there have been any breakages in the plastic, and I don't see any. It does look good. So now we turn it over. It's a clock. So it is an acrylic decorative piece with stand, like what, you're used to seeing from me. But this one, it's a clock. So it has all of its little clock mechanism parts here that I have no idea how to put together. This one is even different from other variations I've seen. The hands have gotten a little bent. That's fine. They're like super pliable, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, I have no idea how to put this one together. Like I said, this is different from even other versions I've seen. And there's no battery. How is this supposed to work? Oh. I don't know. There is no kind of battery at all. And there are not enough pieces for this to be a clock that works without a battery. So this might just be a decorative piece after all. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Well, I will do some YouTubing and I will figure out how to put this together. But yeah, I'm kind of curious, because there's no battery. There's nowhere to put a battery. But this does not appear to be enough pieces to have a, purely mechanical clock. Well, I guess I'll find out, right? Anyway, I thought the clock itself was really, really sweet. I mean, obviously you're not going to find all these birds on one little tree trunk together, but isn't it cute? Having, you have a sparrow, and it looks like a lady robin over here with her mate down here who is looking up at the goldfinches. I'm not sure why. Here you have your cardinal and a little bluebird up there. Just a really, it's just cute, and it's lovely, and it's fun. And yes, I love these acrylic pieces. So what you need to know about these is not only is there a protective plastic on the front, obviously, that is holding the glue seal in, but on the back too, there is another protective film on the back side that can be harder to see. Here we go. Can be a little bit harder to see, and it's going to be thinner, but you're going to want to pull that up when you are done with your piece. And then it won't look kind of dingy and dirty like this. It's going to look beautiful and crystal clear. Same with your base here. This looks kind of gross now. By the time you take off both of those protective plastic pieces, it's going to look beautiful and crystal clear. And then, of course, standard toolkit again. And let's take a peek at our drills. Again, it is a crystal drill kit. Everything I got today, we have a lot of crystal drills, a lot of crystals. So this, again, it's a late autumn piece, which if I had been aware that it arrived a month ago, I could have shown you at that time. But still, I feel like this is good all winter too. Because this is definitely a tree. It looks like it's an oak tree. So the leaves that are left on here are those brown old ones. So I feel like this is kind of winter as well. But inside we have a lot of different brown type crystals. We have a little bit of blue, a little bit of yellow. We have some gray. We have some really sharp gold faceted marquise in there. And then we have some smooth red marquise shapes in there. So yeah, definitely, to me, this still works for a winter scene, because this is clearly a tree not in spring, not in summer. This is a tree that it's turned for the winter. So this, I think, is still appropriate for this time of year. But I think it's just darling. And of course, when you're done, it stands right up in this stand here, which is a little hard to do because we have the plastic on here, but it'll fit in there really, really nice. Or a little more difficult because this one does have the mechanisms in the back. But if you find a fat enough sticker piece or like command strips on here, you might be able to just hang this directly on your wall as well. And with this being crystal clear, by the time you remove both the plastic pieces, you're going to have to be really close up to it to see that, oh, why is there a foot here? But again, with the clock pieces, I'm not sure if that's going to work quite as well. I don't know. It might, because there's not much to this. This still baffles me. I just don't see how this could possibly be a purely, strictly mechanical clock. I guess I'll find out, right? Like I said, I'll do some YouTubing. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you know what I learn. But yeah, just lovely piece here. So we have this one. And then, of course, we have this really fun Christmas sticker. I'm going to get that one done. And then we do have our piece for next autumn. So thank you so much, GBFKE. I appreciate these finds so much. I was very happy to share them with all of you. Of course, all of this will be linked in my notes for this video, as well as a special discount code, which has escaped my mind right now, which is why I'm not sharing it, but it hopefully will have been put on the screen at one point, along with the prices for all of these items. So hopefully, if it was not on the screen, though, definitely go look at my notes and it will be down there. So thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season if you are watching this over the holidays. And as always, please practice kindness. It is a rough time of year. We are all hectic and busy, but it's also crazy and fun. But it does mean that our patience tends to wear a little bit more thin than perhaps other times. So just, try and be that bigger person. Practice a little bit of extra patience and kindness. It can make a huge difference in someone else's day. Once again, thank you for joining me, and I hope you're having a wonderful day yourself. I'll see you again real soon.